So, hi to all the viewers. So, it is indeed a proud and a moment of privilege as a teacher to once again introduce Rank 1 in the recently conducted INISS May 2025 session. So, here I am introducing Dr. Sanjoli Aggarwal, who is a proud achiever of Rank 1 in this session. Big congrats to you, Dr. Sanjoli.
Thank you so much, sir.
So I think this is the second time I am interviewing you. Last November session also, you had achieved an astounding rank of rank 6 in the previous
Yes.
session. And this time you had given it one more go and you have achieved the topmost position. So how do you feel now? The results are just out only now. How do you feel now?
I am really happy, sir. And more than happy, I would say I'm very content this time. So, so that is this rank. I'm very at peace with myself now.
So I remember interviewing you last time where you have just only completed your MD medicine. You have only 1 or 2 months into your preparation, and still you were able to get a digit rank in a very tough exam last time. And now you had come out with an even better flying colors with rank 1. So what changes did you make from the last time in the now for the last 5 to 6 months?
So, sir, I passed my MD in August 2024. Then I started preparing using DocTutorials. I made my notes, and in a span of 2 months, I could finish my notes and give it one revision. So the nothing has changed much in my preparation strategy. For the next 6 months, I just revised my notes multiple times, and just the same things. I just revised my notes. My notes were there with me. I revised my notes and went through important topics based on PYQs from Williams. That is it, sir.
So before we go deep into your preparation strategies and all, can you give a brief introduction of where you are from, where you did your undergraduation and post graduation from, and what you were doing? Have you joined any SRship or any private practice clinics after finishing your MD?
Yes, sir. So I have completed my undergraduation from AIMS Jodhpur. Then I have finished my MD medicine from AIMS New Delhi, and I passed my MD in August 2024 and joined as senior resident in the Department of Medicine since October 2024. So I'm presently working as a SR in the department.
Okay. So you have emphasized the importance of notes because time and again, I remember last time also you have prepared the notes from the long videos of doc tutorials. So how has
Yes,
it
sir.
served, or how complete do you feel are the notes? So can it serve as a standalone preparation for attempting an INI Endo exam?
Yes, sir, definitely. So, as I told you, I didn't do much actually when I look back now. So, I have only read my notes, and then I've gone through the revision videos also, the updates you will post, and then the revision video before the INI. So that also I added to my notes, and things from the group I would add to my notes. And then the other thing which I read was Williams tables, images, important topics. That is it, sir. So it was very simple, I would say. Keep it very simple. So the notes are sufficient, I would say. So last time also, this time also, you don't need to go beyond the notes.
So now you have the experience of attending two different pattern of exams. I would say last one had a slightly like a different distribution of questions and the question pattern, and this time it was more of a conventional pattern. So did you find any real difference in the difficulty level of the questions, or like all the questions were from the likely expected areas?
So last time I think I was not mm, prepared as well that much. So the question, I think last time they were more factual based. I felt so, and I was not thorough with my revision also. So last time I did many silly mistakes, and this time the questions were. I mean the areas might change. So this time they asked a lot of questions around DST, bone mineral, and all that. But the questions are more conceptual. I felt this time. So they just gave you a case scenario, and then the options you could also rule out the wrong ones easily. So, but I think the preparation wise, I think it doesn't matter much. So last time also it was, if you have done your notes well, you could do well. So this time also I felt the same.
So, what role did the quick revision videos and the Qbank offered by the DocTutorials, did it prove in a good way to supplement the notes that you already had?
So Qbank will help in consolidating the information. So I have read like multiple times this time. For the past 6 months, I've been revising my notes only. But then I would keep on forgetting things. So when you do Qbank, then you realize the concept behind the question, and then it helps you to recall things in the exam. And then the recall videos, I just remember like the dates were announced 1 month prior to the exam. And I was like, I've read my notes, but since I was very clueless actually, that I've read so many times, but still I don't remember the things. So I turned to the quick revision videos. So QRP, I started watching those videos to, to get that confidence that TK, I know things. And then I revised my notes again. So QRP will help when you are, when the exam is nearby, so that you can finish the topic uh, at a rapid pace. So I know there are topics I'm still weak at. I couldn't go through them, but I watched the QRP videos for them instead of going to my notes again for them before the exam.
Okay, okay, great. So, one question that the aspirants always ask me, sir, how many questions should I get correct in endocrinology? And I always say that, there should be no room for error in endocrinology. I've told this multiple times because out of that 50 to 55 questions in endocrinology, even this time also, all the top 20 rankers for the INIs from our platform would be reading our notes and QRPs and the last minute revision programs and all. So,
Yes, sir.
if they are all reading from a same source, there is a high likelihood that all of them could be scoring very high on endocrinology, and that's exactly what has happened this time also. So many a time, the medicine part becomes a rank deciding one. So, what strategy did you use? Because the NEET SS exam was over only a couple of months ago. So, did that help you also in preparing for the medicine part, or you had a separate strategy for attending the medicine questions?
So this time I attempted all the questions. I attempted 80 out of 80, and I think endo part I think I did really well. So I think only one or two questions I might have got wrong, but otherwise I'm sure endo part I did very well. Then medicine, you're bound to make mistakes because actively didn't read medicine, sir, for the last 6 months. I only prepared for medicine through the PYQs only, sir. I have the PDF, the questions were shared on the group. So I did PYQs only. And rest I was like medicine I'll see in the exam only. So
Okay,
medicine I
and that
didn't
has
prepare.
worked wonders for you.
And NEET SS also I didn't write, sir. I was like, I if I had to take, I would take through AML only. So I didn't give NEET SS also.
I would say that was an extremely courageous step from your part, like concentrating only on that subject of your choice. I think, in the retrospect, I could say that you have taken a very, very huge risk, and that has paid off big time. And if you had asked me for an advice beforehand, I would not have advised you to skip NEET tests altogether. But hats off to your confidence, and I think you had the belief in yourself, and which really had paid off in the end. So, you had, when I had gone through the marks, you had scored the highest in the theory and one of the highest in the interview as well. So, what strategy did you employ, and what were the tools that you had for preparing for the interview this time?
So, sir, for interview, again, I watched all the videos you had shared, and the questions are also expected. Like you always emphasize that they are going to ask about the thesis, and they asked a lot of questions about my thesis only, and the sample size calculation, chi-square, t-test. So I think for the interview, those videos and every time you do a live session for that, that is more than enough, sir. And for interview, you cannot prepare much, to be honest. But they'll ask anything. So those videos are I think they're enough for the interview preparation, sir. And then going through the notes only from the important topics about peds endo and adult endo. That is it, sir.
Okay. I think one point we have left out was regarding the grant test. So, did you attempt all the grant tests on time? And what was your performance like?
So actually, last time also I told you I'm not very fond of doing MCQs, and this time also I was like I was not sure even if I should tell this that I'm not a person who is very much into MCQs and GTs, sir. And to be honest, like at this time I've given so many entrance exams. My ranks in GT and my actual rank, they never, I mean, the GT ranks, they don't reflect for me the actual rank. So, one thing I would like to tell that some people who don't want to give GTs or MCQs, so I'm like, it's okay. Then also you can manage if you're not doing good in GTs. Sir. I don't remember my GT's rank also, so I would give GT just to get into the mindset of doing the exam and 80 questions, but I don't think so. I really did well in GTs.
So I think you must be that kind of a person who brings out the best in you under pressure situations. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That might be the reason. When
Possibly,
I'm
yes.
giving
Because
exam, I'm very calm. ठीक है, this is the exam I'm giving, and these are the 80 questions. So at that time, I'm able to perform. So that is the reason I think I didn't give GTs prior.
absolutely, that is that 1.5 or 2 hours that matters the most
Yes,
in your career as well. So a lot of like aspirants who would be aspiring for endocrinology in the future exams also would be watching this interview. So what message would you want to give out to them regarding the preparation strategies and how to make the best use of the resources that they have at their disposal?
so, sir, I would like to tell them that first of all, it is very doable. So, don't start the preparation thinking that you cannot do it, or someone from the already at AIMS or PGI they're going to do it. At least I can say this for endo that they don't really care where you have come from. So, I've given interview. I don't think they really give marks to people who are like working here only or their JRs. So, and then you need notes, sir. You definitely need notes. And last time also for 2 months only I read from DocTutorials. I watched all the long videos. I made my notes, and even after 6 months of preparation, I was doing those notes only. So first thing and the most important thing is make your notes and revise them multiple times, because I don't think any number of revision is enough for the exam. As much as you can revise your notes, it's going to pay off. So read your notes, and then the videos, they clear a lot of concepts. So I don't think you really need to go through Williams line by line, but it's better to read the important topics, the tables and images from Williams. So this time also, and also, sir, I watched all the PYQs videos also. And I remember they again asked the question about MIBG scans, and like, and I again got it wrong this time also, but I revised in the morning. So PYQs is very important. And you had like specifically discussed thyroxine does not interfere, and still I marked it wrong. So you have to go through PYQs videos also again and again. So I think doc tutorial will, you don't need to do anything else. And then all the updates you will share on the group. And also, sir, I didn't focus on the updates much, the newer guidelines. They don't really expect that you'll know all these things. Just need to know your basics of it though. So your notes, you don't need to like run behind the new guidelines, new drugs. I don't, they didn't ask in theory, they didn't ask in interview as well. So you just need to have your basics clear for the exam. And in exam also they'll ask very basic questions, very basic questions. So you need to do your notes, you need to go through PYQs multiple times, and then Williams images and tables. That also you are discussed on the group, sir. So that is
So I
it,
think
sir.
that is such an elaborate pathway with which the upcoming students can also follow. And I presume, Dr. Sanjoli, you'd be opting for a seat in AIMS Delhi. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So I think it must be a dream come true for you also, coming from an AIMS background. So once again, thank you for making us proud, and all the very best for sparing your time. And I would like to extend our sincere thanks from myself and from the entire Doctor Tutorials team for your stupendous achievement, and all the very best for your personal and professional career. Thank you.
Thank you so much.